Hi guys, in this video I want to give you update on rest of my succulents that you haven't seen in the recent updates. Mostly kalanchoe plants, Graptopetalums, Graptovarius and Graptosedums. Since I have almost 200 pots, I don't like to make too long of videos. So let's take a look how they are doing. So this is my Peperonia Ferreira. It was quite small when I got it last year. I think about this size pot, so it grew quite a bit. I think it's a little bit stretched. It was under lights during the winter time. Kind of looks like a tree now, or a bush, and I really like it. It was actually struggling with some black dots. Mold on some of the leaves. I removed some of those leaves or they fell off themselves. And I see that there is some new growth coming from the bottom of the stem, so I think it's doing pretty good. The next to it is this Drunkard's Dream, or Hatiora salicornoides. I think that's how it's pronounced. It didn't really grow much. It struggled end of the winter, and it had repeatedly mealybugs, and I can see now. This is it, mealybugs again. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to spray this one again. Here's one of my favorite kalanchoe plants, Kalanchoe humilis, or Desert Surprise. It just gets so beautiful, you know, pinkish purplish colors, stripes when it's on the sun. It was actually having more distinct colors under lights during the winter time. I sold some of the ones that I produced, and these are the ones that I have. There is 4 plants here, so it's doing really good, and I haven't seen any mealybugs on it or any pests. Next one to it is also a kalanchoe plant that I have now for 2 years. It kind of looks like a tree in some of the areas, really long stems. I thought that it's a kalanchoe miloti, but I'm not sure. It has like a little bit of brownish edges on the tips, and kind of soft, fuzzy. So I don't know. I don't know the exact name of this one. This is my kalanchoe. I think it's called Marneriana or something like that. Gets pinkish edges when it's in the full sun. These are all propagated, like 15 branches, and I painted a terracotta pot. I'm actually hoping to sell this one, so because I have too many of the kalanchoe plants. This is one of the crassula plants that didn't make it to the video about my crassula collection because it already reached 15 minutes. But I have it since last year, or a little bit more than a year, and it continued growing, so just kept it. I don't know how it's exactly called. So here I have some sedum hernandezi. I have this one for a while. I don't even know, a year and a half, 2 years, and grew a lot. And I just noticed that the tops look really pale, and then I noticed that it has some kind of infection. So I haven't been checking it for a while, so obviously it has, I think, either aphids or mealybugs. So I'm gonna have to spray this one. This here is sedum trelesi, I think, and it's growing a lot of new babies at the bottom. It's been doing pretty good this summer. And then this here is Corpus Cularia lemani. I love the stacked formation of these leaves. Reminds me a lot to crassulas. So I got it end of this winter. Really cool plant. Likes a lot of water, and the leaves will completely shrink up when it's thirsty, and then you just have to water it a few times until it plumps up again. This is my sedum clavatum. I cut my original mother plant and just took cuttings because it was really laggy, and it was attacked many times by mealybugs, didn't look that great. So these are all the cuttings that I took. Was that in winter or fall? I don't remember when, but I think at least half a year. They've been kind of struggling, and I think that they're finally growing, not looking that bad. Pot looks a little more full. This one, I forgot the name. Really pretty plant. Okay, this one here, I think it's a type of ghost plant, some kind of Graptopetalum. It has really cute colors, and has a little leaf that fell off and partially fell off and is growing a baby. This is one of the saved succulents from the video Recovering Dying Succulents. One of the many that didn't have these colors, so I have a few other up front, but it's really cute. This one here is my Graptopetalum ghost plant, and also kind of enjoying being here on the deck, being exposed to full sun a lot of hours during the day. I don't know what this one here is. I think it might be Graptovaria opalina. I think it was from some of the saved succulents this winter that I got for like maybe 50 cents or $1. This one here it was in a $1 purchase from a garage sale, and it was together in a pot with a cactus, a small cactus. It kind of reminds me to opalina, but it's so small and it hasn't been growing really much right now. Pretty much since I got it at the garage sale about a month ago, it's been about the same size, so not sure what this one is. These guys have been in some small arrangements, so I don't know what they are, but they're getting bigger in size. I think that they're really cute, so maybe some kind of Graptocedum, I'm not sure. And this one too, really cute. Has like, when it's on the sun, gets some orangish reddish color. And here's my Euphorbia Tyricali sticks on fire. It has grown so much, guys. I mean, so many more branches since last year, and it's still getting those orangish reddish colors on tops. I think I'm gonna actually have to trim it and propagate some pieces or separate because it's getting pretty big. I think it's a really cool plant. I really enjoy seeing it during the summer with all the colors. Alright, this one here is a type of Graptopetalum, I think type of kind of similar to ghost plant, and has suffered a lot this summer. When I initially brought it up, it was burned a lot. So here on the deck, it couldn't tolerate like Pearl Wonderberg or ghost plant to be exposed to a lot of sunlight. And burned a lot of leaves, and then when I closed one day with plastic because it was humid, the leaves were just getting mushy and kind of cooked. So I removed them, put it in the shade, and then it stretched terribly, but it recovered. I mean, it's continuing to grow new leaves, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with it. I think it's gonna need to be cut because there's, as you can see, it's very etiolated. And then two of those I cut beheaded the tops, and they rooted. So these are the rooted little guys, and they look much better than this one. So it gets like pinkish color on the leaves when it's on the full sun. Really pretty. I'm so sad the way it looks right now. And this giant here is my Graptofaria Fred Ives, or possibly Gibiflora Echeveria hybrid. Now, Fred Ives is a hybrid of Gibiflora, and when I bought this one in Ted's Greenhouses, they were not sure if it's Fred Ives or just hybrid of Gibiflora, and they said that I'm gonna know when I get first blooms. But when I bought these guys, I bought two. They were like this size of pot, really small. These guys have grown so much in the 3-month period. It's incredible. This is a very aggressive grower and can tolerate to be on full sun all day long. And look at this pup here, how big it is. And then I knocked off one of the leaves, and the pup now is almost the size of the plant that when I bought it. And then there is new pups growing from the stem, and look at just the size of the stem. It's almost like my finger. And then another one here, look at how big it is compared to my hand. So it really grows incredibly fast and propagates itself really well. This here is my Graptovaria Blue Pearl. These are all cuttings that I took, I think, in winter time from my original mother plant, Blue Pearl, that was not looking that good. It has grown really well. I think it's very thirsty at the moment. I wanted to leave it on the rain. We're supposed to have a little bit of rain, and last few days has been really dry. So here it is, growing pups on the stem. There is like 2-3 pups growing on the bottom of the stem, and getting really pretty colors in the sun. This is another Graptovaria. Really looks like similar to my blue pearl. I don't know if it's the same because it has a little bit different leaves and a little bit different colors, so not completely sure, but this one is just gorgeous, and it's growing a lot of babies, and the colors are all kinds of colors: yellowish, greenish, orangish, pinkish, bluish. Like really joy to look at it. This is my Graptosedum Vera Higgins. Really pretty colors, looking really good. Growing some babies here at the bottom, and this is the same kind that I found really inexpensively at the Home Depot. I think you have watched that video about my Home Depot purchase. So I have a lot of Vera Higgins. This one here, I don't know the name of. I would assume it's some kind of Graptovaria. Really pretty. Grew a lot of babies. I think it stretched in the beginning, and this one has been on full sun all day long. So I don't know why this happens. Sometimes when we have cloudy days, the stretching happens in like 48 hours. This here, I don't know name of. It's really beautiful Graptosedum. I would assume it's a Graptosedum. That's very dark green color, almost black. And I bought this one at the cactus show in Chicago, so it's a new addition. This one here in the middle doesn't look completely the same, so I don't know if it's a different plant, or I don't know, or it's too little, not sure. This little guy here was in that $10 pot that had like different kind of succulents and black prints that I bought in a nursery in Niles. And it got beautiful colors since it's been outside on the full sun. This succulent, I don't know if this is a Dolphy or also some kind of Graptosedum. It's also, I planted it here with Euphorbia because it kept falling out of its small pot, and it loves it here. I think it's getting really nice colors and growing well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave comments, and see you in the next video.